Ridley was outstanding last week for the Bombers, coming out of defence.
He's got the job on Matera today.
Now it's an adventurous kick for Carlisle. Had to wait for it to bounce. Merritt might centre the ball, which he does. Danaher's charging out of full forward. Here he goes, Joe. To the right, to the left, and straight through the middle. Normally it'd probably be good tactics, but maybe not today. Bombers are able to capture it on the wing. Watson, careful pass. Zaharakis, Goddard. Got a call just at the last moment.
He can go. He can
just
go.
now. It's worth having a long shot for goal for Hurley. Given the sun and all the other factors, why not wind it up and crank it through for a goal? And Hurley does. Square and Carlisle won't be beaten there. The sun not a factor as it came in from a slightly different. 5 goals, 16. Jake Carlisle returning after a back injury kept him out last week, and it goes through. Bit there.
Yeah, be disappointed, Mackenzie, with that easy possession for him and running onto that left side. Exactly.
Now Dempsey, he rushed the kick, but fell for Collier, who scoots through half forward and gives it plenty. Carlisle in position to take the mark, or at least let the ball get out the back. And as it turns out, it goes all the way. Playing inside the 50, but Collier's able to scramble his way to take the mark. Ryder calling for it in the square. He's one-on-one with young Leslie. If Collier doesn't think he can kick it, why not put it up for Paddy Ryder? Well, he tried to entice him to come out, and it wasn't a really well-placed kick in the end. Ryder's been able to scramble it, pick it up, and they might get a goal anyway out of this. Merritt puts it through. Around and
Really poor kick. Really poor kick from Harley Bennell, who you'd expect to do so much better.
Hurley through the middle as the channel opens up, and now the handball to Merritt. Chapman comes hard, but it got all the way through to Goddard. And his 16th disposal of the day for his first goal, and to take the Bombers out to a much more comfortable lead of 17 points. Numbers.
It was probably the one time in this quarter where they hadn't had that proper transition from their defenders.
Zaharakis, this would be the way to respond, with style and substance as well. David Zaharakis, he's always the man for the moment. From Ambrose, staying competitive. Now Howlett has to renew his efforts and go again. Close to the line, adjusts the body as it takes aim at Winderlich, who jumps up with Tate alongside him. Bit of a fumble from Danaher. Wraps up Leslie. They're on the edge here of the square. He ripped it out, Watson. Brilliant to Hocking's left. Couldn't have worked out better.
It looked like he was going to take an easy mark in behind Carlisle.
Here's the kick from just inside the 50. Obviously not a goal. Carlisle comes! Surfs over the pack. Drags down the mark.
Up for that one. Fantasia just coming on 2 guys for that 20-minute burst.
So Carlisle, you can see the probability is he'll kick Essendon's 9th goal, which he does. And he keeps it in, and he gallops away. Tries to hit Fantasia. He's got Watson on the wing. They've got to get it to him. The skipper will mark. He'll look ahead.
Collier.
He'll see Collier. And now the legs can pump, and they can charge. Zaharakis calls for it. He demands it at full forward, and he's got it.
Going forward, ends up in his hands.
And Zaharakis converts. Back to 14. Fierce and it's going to be rewarded. Danaher laid the big tackle at the critical moment. And it is critical for the Bombers right now. Their lead is just 1. Goddard drifts deep. Brendan Goddard, can he jump up over the top and take a mark? It was like the grand final of 2010. Brendan Goddard right back at his best. Because the Gold Coast have kicked the last 4 goals. They've got to stop the bleeding, the Bombers. And they do.
He's floating around there as well, and they got Ambrose as the 3rd tall.
They still haven't got Hibbert on the ground at the moment. Here's Fantasia. Cleared the pass, so Hurley forward. Hurley goals! It has 12-10-82.
The longer it's gone, the better it's got.
And the crowd comes to life here. for Essendon fans. They're screaming as this man, David Zaharakis, blitzing out of the middle. Paddy Ryder!
Right. So, you know, that's so smart. There's one thing you...
Oh, was unconvincing, but it matters not. And he's caught one.
He's in range because he can kick it a long way, and Zach Merritt just told him that.
And there's no one in the goal square just for the moment.
And you like seeing a young player understand the situation. He knew that you're a long kick. He's going to give it off.
He's even longer, David Myers. It's a flat punt, and it's glorious. Merritt, the slight little give. And again, they just shuffle it around the Bombers. Zaharakis.
Oh, look at this. Open goal square.
Open for Chapman.
He's got Ryder. Got to go to Ryder.
He will. The door was open for them, but for the Gold Coast Suns, it's been shut just like that by Paddy Ryder. Bombers are home.
Well, he was looking for Paddy Ryder, who was trying to put a block on for Tim Watson. Yes. And Paddy's turned his back on the footy.
And Job as well.
Oh, sorry, Job, yeah.
So what a battle for Bomber Thompson's boys. But they've overcome the Gold Coast Suns and they are finals bound. 16-12, 108 Essendon. They've defeated the Gold Coast Suns 13-11, 89. But what a struggle. What a game of football.
Excellent game of football from both clubs.